Hi, this is Lisa Guthrie. I'm at 10507 Aurora Avenue, Washington, 98133. As usual, bums are hanging out in the empty janitor's room, alleged room area. One's a black male, possibly two. Might be the psychotic security guard from the LaSalle Hotel. LaSalle Hotel might be here. They have absolutely no jurisdiction. In case you're wondering what the water's running for, well, at this location, the water actually bleached my hands due to the toxins in the water. The security guards at the that are from the LaSalle Hotel, their boss is the PDA, Pike Place Market Development Authority, and absolutely have no jurisdiction over this property whatsoever. They're not police. They're not allowed to be hired like police. They're not licensed. They're acting against their licensure. And so one is a black sea. Oh, it's remember that name, LaSalle Hotel. It's two words, and they are people that are out. They're on meth. They run labs. They're in on human slavery. And they have threatened NATO. So basically, people like the people that hit and shoot the cops. So these are very dangerous males, even though they're security guards. And the black Nazis, just like other separatist movements, and have their own government, and they not only want to take over and take their rights. They want to slave, and they're threatening me for a kidney. They're threatening me with the usual capped. They're threatening me, and nobody wants to be near these people. As you can see, here's the relationship. It's called stick in the front door and dresser. And these are given jobs because of color preference. Also, people get job preference if they're in a gang and they'll commit gang. But most important, more prevalent, they'll get a preference if they are on drugs or alcohol, and then they can cover up their mental illness. See, we had people of color. Now, things I'm not all white. But we had a separate standard for people, especially last 20 or so years with the drugs and alcohol. It's sort of like they're above, they can be busted or arrested. Oh, it's on alcohol. Send it to rehab. Ooh. It's all BS. And they hide their men in the wall playing Keep On Punishing You. It's one of the dogs in the wall. The retarded very bright people, but they're able to maintain their position because of all their preferences. And they make terrible mistakes every day. They're not bright enough to run things. But if they're of color, if they, a certain color, not every color is protected, by the way. There are people that, people had crimes against and they weren't protected, such as Arabs and Jews. And that is a dispute whether somebody wishes themselves white if they are Arab or Jew. That's not my problem. It's not concerned. Doesn't bother me in the least either way. Whatever they want to classify themselves as, including they themselves sometimes, not up to me. Some of them are lighter than I am, so it gets very complex. So there are bombs and whores making decrees, and the whole thing gets involved. This is 10507 Aurora Avenue North, Seattle, Washington, 981. And I'm going to open the door slightly so you can hear the retard. You'll hear water running. And if you say, well, I can't hear anybody, well, what you do is you record this show, or you go to the prior recording site, the broadcast, and then you start enhancing the sound. You run it through a sound enhancer. There's probably an app out there for free. and then you hear the morons in the background. And so this kind of action by black Nazis with me, I'm not going to cooperate with stinking black Nazis or other turds. So it culminates in a police call, a 911 call, or I'm going to be knocking them down to get the police. But the guns illegally, and also taser. And remember, they have no jurisdiction. They're off property. They don't work for this property. They work for the Pike Place Development Authority. So that's like a security guard going off property. Let's say work to rob other banks, which will happen if you allow psychotic black Nazis and other shit to continue on. And then they'll do what they're doing to me. They'll claim the police wanted us to. Well, the police wanted them to. There's a gay policeman, he's married, and he's actually had sex with the black Nazi guys. Security. He's very nicely tied in places like Charlotte and police shootings, even policemen. Anybody allowed the black to get a foothold and to start ruling, well, you're involved. And one of the other retardos I just heard over the mic. It's part of the Lisa's crazy problem. I have to barrel through them. I have to barrel through them. It's not a problem. For the kids. So these bums, the retarded security guards, they admitted they are in, well, if I tell you the truth, which is the truth, on human slavery, including by force. They're in on prostitution, which is all human slavery, by force. They're child molesters. They're You're more. Shut up. The whore talking about Jesus. They were called race warrant, where they portray that they can pick someone up illegally and pretend they're police. It's a race warrant. Officer Bobby is in that. He's from the West Precinct, 9th and Stewart. And if you don't believe me, keep listening to the it up. And I'm in a mood to fool with. Whether they have guns or not, I'm just going to knock it out of their hands. We're all going to get shot. If you're interested in psychic attacks, they just splashed out blood, and the retards in there, they're playing head eating. And he's playing, you absolutely will give up. You will do this. And a hand splash, like blood coming out. I just have to, use sort of brief sentences. And they're playing blah, blah, blah. News coming out. So, do you think I'm afraid of a dirty black Nazi shit ass? Or anyone apartment, bitch? And I also know that you black Nazis are going down along with the Zetas and the Bloods. And I hope all the rival gangs take every particle of your other rival gangs? No. That's a crutch as law and order and do to people. Like these retarded black Nazis pretending they can kidnap you and kidney, and then they'll say, oh, because you're a rape. Hi, this is Lisa Guthrie. The keeps going off. I will, just like the television does the same thing at certain the line. Say it's 105 Aurora Avenue, Washington, 3. As the keeps going off on its own today, it's a finicky. I'm going going to buy the full version. So actually, I blame just the camera because we don't know programs in the actual phone. The way the phone moves a lot of the time. So I'm just going about my duties as I'm being threatened by retarded gang members, including some black Nazis from the Pike Place Market Development Authority. Are gay lovers or have been with Officer Bob. You want them dropping like flies, drugs, and sell you. So they say they could do things to you legally. See, they are ignoring the Constitution. And they are ignoring the rights of this country as defined by any laws. And the law, especially if they get a dirty cop that they're having butt sex with, apparently. Yes, it's crude, but it gets the point across, doesn't it? It's a pointy point, isn't it? So if you have gay butt sex, a cop who's married, apparently in this country, you'll have some power. Officer Bobby! Where do I get my information? Oh gosh, all the threats and boasts from members that are directed toward me. And the taunts. The taunts. Let's call what they are, taunts. And actually, if you're in a position, that taunting gives you a lot of information, doesn't it? Black Nazi moron has butt sex with a gay cop. Then, they think they'll get some power, huh? A rise to power. Let us forgive the puns. Gay butt sex and a gay cop. And some retarded security guards on coke. And meth. Now, you'll say, but Officer Bobby is white. Sorry, that's my emotions. What you'll find with Nazis and some of, that's basically such as Scotland, Ireland, Wales, and then they're targeting Europeans and Russians and Ukrainians and Sam. One of the retardos is playing my Europeans. They think they own people as slaves, and these bums are absolutely convinced that they own people. They actually fell with Satan 13 years, bragging about wounds. They've actually wounded everybody. You like attacking me, you attack everybody. Is that really funny? Not to the people you're attacking. I would suggest that you not attack me because you're also attacking yourself. They like to ugly after they wrecked my looks. The funny thing is, I wouldn't touch a black Nazi dog for anybody. Ugh. They're still ugly. And do I have to think that a black Nazi is attractive to not be called a nope? Black man. Nope. Do I have to think they're attractive? Nope. I'm not going to program it in there. Sorry, bitches. Other shit in there either, like morons that are meth heads and 10 white trash. Just the smell of that DNA drives me away. Same as the black Nazi. Inferior. Go away. No reason to promote more shit. That's what this country's problem is. The breeding of crap. Of crap, whether it's white, whether that was inferior, add drugs, add preservatives, you've got a fatal mix of retardo. And the retard to go. That's why the gang's graft on. They'll accept retard. Now, Zombie Network just took chess. They're playing Best of You. Huge. Excuse me, I have to curse them. Excuse me. They're playing Best of You. Best of You. And they've been threatening me with chains, this, you're give up a kidney, you're going to sit here, you're going to be our slave, you're going to do this. Hands down all day, that's usually right. You're going to give oral sex. You're going to give us massages, you're going to do my laundry, you're going to do my dinner. Do I have any interest in any of that? Here, your stinky, smelly, or filthy clothes. Those clothes will go down the garbage, so will you. Where you belong. One of the bums is playing $4 million in the sink area. $4 million, blah, blah. We're $4 million. Now, how do they spread some of the insanity against big... I've been talking about 10507 Aurora Avenue, North Seattle, Washington, 133, and there are gangs here, mostly Bloods, a few Zetas. They do connect with the they do connect with that, but they connect. What I was going to say is they connect with Asian street gangs. And one of the bums is talking about the showers on your knees, blah, blah. And so, dirty cop. That's how it happens. This is a building. This is illegal. The management's pretending there's nobody in the janitor's room. You can hear them if you inhale sound, clean it up, get rid of the water noise. What the whores? Crazy. So America, they're all crazy. I keep saying it's true. They fell 13 years ago. 8. They're all morons. And so you've got a moron in there chanting, "We're all angels. We're all angels." That's one of the retarded hookers here that's actually ruined her arm by injecting heroin. It's useless, pretty much. And she smells from an infection that's so bad actually been vomiting. That's it. People on their knees here, they vomit from the smell of you fuckers and how ugly you fuckers are. Even when you think you're superior, calling me Sue-Face, they've thrown ass at me, and they've had throw glass at me, the line and the 45, and also Elizabeth Gregory home. Explain the marks. I don't have acne. I haven't had acne in years, except maybe a rare pimple once in a while. They'll also follow you around to tell people that you're on needles. I've never used it, but I'll tell you what the gang members like to do. They like to accuse people of things and then make it come true. So, I was gang raped 13 years ago, dirty cop, long story short, and so he pretended I was a prostitute and all the dirty excrement of the world, the worst excrement you could ever find, is a prostitute. They'd go to the bosses, "Don't launch this prostitute." "Oh, we'll take pictures of her as we gang raped her." And how do they achieve gang rape sometimes? Shut up, you ugly fucking bitch. And so, what I found, members around lying and portraying you as the molester, you as the child molester, you wanted 6 days, you on sexoffender.org, that's usually one of their friends or themselves. Always. Always follow that rule. Whatever they accuse you of doing, they are doing. So if they're killing people, they'll accuse you of being a killer. If they are sacrificing people satanically or animals, which is very important to talk about, they are going to accuse you of that. So, they will follow you around after they maimed you and or inject making meth. Is it you making meth sometimes? No. In my case, I've got bleach in my water. It's a popular gay crime. Dirty cops are in on it. If they don't like you, they'll dump in. If it was beyond dead animals, I don't want to think about that now. Oh, one of the horses just snapped her fingers. It's a stinky black whore in there. And a stinky said black Nazi maggot. They're playing equal consent to my marriage. I'm not going to say what I like to say. We're on the air. Fucking demolition, though. What they want is they want to have people that they hold as captive or drug and to insensibility. That person goes into a nursing home. They have an arrangement maybe with a dirty nurse. Those places will leave you with $60 a month. But see, you might say, well, how would they get that money then? Well, maybe that person who has that group home giving them heroin each month, and they've been threatening kidneys, and they're pretending it's legal. So before the dirty, smelly black whore in the wall, that's Kathy Cox's granddaughter. And she's practicing without a license. And Kathy Cox is from 3100 40th Avenue Northeast, Seattle, Washington, 98133. Extensive network of individuals that were playing gubs. White trash, ugly thing, with snub nose. And she usually smells of dirty cigarettes. She perfumes and urine and fecal. That's her heroin addict granddaughter, Hooker granddaughter, 18. Oh, and she had nurse's aid treatment, so she likes to pretend nurse. She's dispensing medication. This is of the black Nazis portray themselves as experts and get or professionals that will back them up, including to hide paperwork. She's dirty puke that grew up at charity, as many of the putrid pukes did, including the black Nazis. And the putrid puke, puke, by the way, I'm not all white, but I will. A lot of these people hate the white others, and remember how some of them were, such as remember the people in the Bible. Remember Romans 2. Now, yes, there were some of them, but well, a lot of people have been in the dirt without Romans, without English, Scottish, Irish, and Welsh people and Europeans. A lot of people would have been in the dirt with their breasts hanging down and maybe, a little twig covering their twigs. I don't know. There are civilizations, great civilizations, but even if you say, well, I'm black, I'm an Egyptian, you Egyptians, or you might have been killed being a scribe, a little mark wrong. And guess what? Speaking of Egyptian, just for cheap mummy, by the way. Except you would have been there just that's probably 99% of people in America. Prepare to sit in the dirt. And I'm with the us. Europeans are my favorites. And I give up any particle of me that's another ethnicity that I'm not interested in. And it's not white. But there is possibly another one that's except for dispute as it was. But anyway, I go with the Semites, I go with the Russians and Ukrainians. You're acting as a Nazi, I don't want you. I have a tiny bit of your ethnicity. Go ahead. I'm not even going to arrest you. So they're in there chanting about vanilla. You will find that, as I tell you, laughing, but you see their neurons. It's on grandma with. I have to identify. I'm sorry if it's a noise. The phone goes off. I'm ironing, so it's a 10507 Aurora. Lots of activity that I'm talking about. So, let's see, I'm packing clothes, packing stuff, robbery, kidnapping, rape, murder, heart attack, being threatened about a veterinarian. And our gang member storage room, sorry, I tried right in the bathroom, but okay, so off the phone, I just saw chocolate or jam, I'm sorry. It's hard to write in my notebook sometimes with all the threats coming in and the psychic attacks. Yes, I believe in that. Talk about that. I'll write back and then to hear. And if you can't hear, don't say, oh. What you would do is run these downloadable. I think a lot of them are downloadable, especially if you have programs or like the permission, especially you need the permission of Google. You download them and you clean up the program. Or you can watch and have a sound cleaner. We'll see what you come up with. You know what I mean? It enhances audio. It cleans up background noise because there's going to be water. Clean the water out. Judging from the sound, that's obviously a white. So you clean out the white noise. Uh-oh. So, you know, but you just need to figure all that out. One of the retarded. Now you have to understand these are gang members. Now a chopped up program, but one of the retarded is talking about Ireland hurts you. He's cursing Ireland to hurt me. He was threatening Ireland, and then he's playing courtship. You know, it's the yammerings of a retardo. 30 years ago, you did fear the yammering of a retardo, including the black. As much, except that there was a fall with Satan, unfortunately. And so the yammerings of the retardo became more dangerous because Satan, that idiot, he let them get powerful, the power to the morons. Black knots. Now I've lost, my toothpaste, I've got my teeth, and then I'm taking a shower. In the meantime, there's a man in the shower, and he's saying something to the of, we've got to figure out how to get her to snuggle. And he's using a code snuggle for trip, other weird codes like towel, they'll call everything a towel, and then all of a sudden they change it back, they towels themselves and kill people that were calling themselves towels that are in the spirit world. Or they curse people playing towel and then they draw from playing towel, they're no longer towel. That's the way it works. Alternates, they'll call towel of a sudden they'll call turds a towel or garbage. You see, I had to have a profanity warning. I apologize. But today, you know, I get a little frustrated with the death threats, the illegal organ threats, especially when they're congregating around my shower, and they have dumped chemicals in my water and so then the bum who's in the shower area, he went on to say, so remember the Zetas and the in illegal, well, it's always illegal, identity, playing with identity theft. And then you'll say, how could a black Nazi play with identity if you're white or other and you don't look like a black Nazi? Well, bums go along because there's drug and betrayal. That's why. If you want to call the police people, call the police out of state, tell them there's a conspiracy, pretend security, or they're pretending to be police. There's actually they're playing going. A whore is you're going to go with, and that Nazi in the shower room, he's playing, you're going to be obedient. No, he's got tasers. No, I'll just roll around on the floor for the gun. Ugly black Nazi cunt. How about that, bitch? Ugly bitch. Ugly bitch. And when you have to bend over for a black bitch or a Zeta or a blood, that's not America. It's called it's territory then. Welcome to America. So, what do the black Nazis want? Talking about heroin. They want your rights, not. Now, it's not in there, there are other retards. Give them that credit. Give them that credit. Oh, there's a whore playing you're a terrorist. In truth, the gays are terrorists. And she's a dollar whore. They're playing surgery in the kitchen area. Behind, it's a they're playing things like they will money to every black person. They're playing they will mind every black. It's called terrorist country, and it needs to be shut down. Government in our country. Just close it up. To heck with North Carolina. Just I think it's North. Just shut the whole place down. Stores down. Just cordon everything off. And even the whites involved are shooting at people or adding to the mess. Just call them off as black Nazis. Don't even look. black Nazis, you are one. Not your children are automatically black Nazis. Congratulations. Again, don't listen to anybody. Guard and the Army. That's part of the Army, isn't it? Army National Guard. Bring them in. It's time. Don't listen. Any whites involved, any others, take them as well. Morons are held in handcuffs. The other morons can say, "You're racist," as they're standing over a body that's dripping out blood. Remember, black Nazis here have a connection with 2 funeral homes, and so you've got that kidney threat. Funeral homes that won't take a death certificate. Hey, help the black Nazis rid of their bodies that way. At least 2 of them have gone that way. Hated them. They're long gone. You have nothing but air and the spirits to tell you what to do. Or so you thought. There is that special curse from the victim. See, the black Nazis are actually trying to eradicate everyone. It's not a black Nazi or in with them. And they don't want people that are equally smart. They're not smart. Oh, rewrite everything. Black Nazis invade every. Think I'm lying? Theory about Queen Elizabeth. There are black Nazis that are trying to promote a lie that she's not the real heir to the throne. Black woman, of course. Otherwise, the black Nazis will say it's theirs. Even if it's Kool-Aid stand, black Nazis are going to say they invented it. The retardo snap fingers just now. So bums will put police and call members. Or like the retarded gang member security guards that are out here. Or retardos pretending to be gang members, or police that are their friends, rather. But I'll tell you, if you sleep with a gay policeman like Officer Bobby Daffy, you really feel like you're a policeman, huh? Black Nazi, another maggot, huh? There's a starvation plot in the gang members, including the black Nazi. So these bums are so powerful. There were some that were from the. It was 11 to 5. soon as it goes, go, you know, oh, there's a devil thing I see. I do believe in spirit. I say, oh, you're oh, isn't that nice? That's so nice. And also, what could two of the same kind of alarms? Like your healing, it began with the salvation of tone, the pure dulcet tone with the motion detector. Soul healing. Very mad, yes, spirit. To actually rescue spirits from people into, or people, but beings into vampires. Imagine nothing going on. And here we go for the third, fourth, five. Motion detector. 3 or 3. 3 make your ears hurt. I'm going to increase 20,000. Would you like that? In your ears forever. Goodbye. Actually, how 1,000? Definitely. Forever. I say for the army in Charlotte's blasting people with other sound waves. Solfeggio tones that make them fall asleep. Oh, that's nice. The light on slightly, so the freshly working light. I see. Ah. That little tiny bit that's in the door, they won't fit. That's okay, because, you know, when you're under legal surveillance, you could have made some clothes there. We don't want being muscles. Oh, you think 13 years? Probably. Remember how to feel spirits. Just set off the damned alarm, bitch, first of all. And obviously it's game. There's one of the games making a pants down threat. By the way, you're going to hear a lot of whispering and some funny voices. Some of it's spirits, some of it's solid vision. Hopefully you can tell the threats are the inane retards. Those are generally the solid people. Because there are no normal people to make the spirit world as shitty as possible. Now, be careful because it's made a noise. Now, security guards, the bombs, this security ejaculates into people's. Because he's black, he wasn't fired. You like that? Welcome to America! If you're black and a security guard, you can ejaculate water. For you just racism, that's all we do. He also might be really people that are invisible, if you believe it. I just saw a child, and one of them just threatened a Nazi retard. He's playing blowjob, butchering. You didn't hear a black very child being cracked. Now, so he's thinking of spirit they've defiled. He said, butcher. No, if you make me into a spirit, I'll be butchering you. Butcher him? Oh no, but I'm nice, sort of black Nazi scum. I don't like you in life. Nice death, or that's actually nice, that would be retarded or forced. How's your granny? Talk about spirits. Butcher and blow minutes right around on the street. Grannies, when they take baths and showers, eat, and sleep, first base. Now they'll have people, don't be offended. Remember, I'm not all white, and I didn't tell you other parts I am. So, these sounds ignorant, but I didn't tell you. Yes. Now, water also like chemical. So, these black retards they just took head. So yes, they took head. Now head. Well, he in the U.S. has had a brain for 13 years. What a deal. So if it's a guy that was English, black Nazi, and the other retard, their heads. If it was Leonardo da Vinci, their heads were stolen. Lincoln, stolen. If it's the head's stolen, and then I actually hear people stolen head. They'll walk around, or because remember they're on an ESP network as well, and they'll actually everything she does. And we're talking as she were telling the world in hey, we're committing crimes. What's the purpose behind stealing someone's head? It's a rape victim, a murder victim, or a victim. Oh, I remember they're trying to rape, rob, or murder someone. They're robbing a bank, a church, or whatever. What's going to happen if they steal someone's brain or somewhere? Well, they in hidey holes where they keep the money, whatever. That's the whole premise behind out there that have homes. And the bum is one of the Nazi retards. He's saying, use a machete on. This is what retardos like the gay lover, literally lover, the gay lover of this creep, went in, obviously, calling of cops. Warning them as a sidekick. Kept warning them, not just as but as someone who was repeatedly threatened, taunted, not just myself, but about what going to do and others. I'm taunted on a daily basis. So, people have you raped, killed, to shut you up. He'll have you. Now, one of the popular gang crimes, especially among black Nazis, they're very jealous. They want to portray that they're the inventor of everything. How would they do that? They make everything dumb. Dude, you make everyone look dumb. It's like a kid lot. Everyone else looks stupid. You look brilliant. Smart. I am everyone is on a road. I have to admit that, okay? Even the cops that went along with the black. And there's a bum, blah, 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 says, put this, do you think this is legal to happen? Their methods and why they're attacking that only God. And angels, like in the Bible, remember the story with Lot's wife, to not look blind? She did, and she turned to see mineral probably. They said salt, crisp by radiation. So this is a dirty, smelly place, and in their movement, what they want, they've been, and remember, whites and others will go along with them. They want them in the property. Wanted is to make holes in Europe. Here, that's already been going on for 40 years. It is outwardly, whether it is they change. And they thought they'd have a course or one more move and they've gone, because I'm keeping it, and it shows me how ugly and desperate the blood, nobody wants them. Because they will try to, just the guys here that threaten rape, and smelly and gross, just like the Black Nazis. Nobody really wants them, so they had to force a lot of women to be with them. And there's a system where soldiers, and I'm not going to mention names, but you know, you see celebrities on video singing the fat ass bitches about rapists. Soldier. She doesn't want real soldiers, which are the Nazi ranks of rapists. The rapists. The pimp is a rapist. The pimp that controls women, he is a pedophilia. He's very popular. It's very much part of the Black Nazi culture. It's almost like they dehumanize and seems like this thing's victims as we, whether we call them, you know, connected with or actually did away with. It's the, and the spirit world is important as the raving maniac. I've got six maniacal lunatics in the janitor's closet threatening women to have big slaves. So it's not like, now I've like where they show legend about greeting people and blah blah blah. It's just whites that involved in this. Black non-material. They're playing devil, just like those. So as Black tics of most of the conspirators, very smart, and remaining members of any color are all superior. And they just shook hands, but they can't. But they actually, the gang, like Black Nazis, a lot of they practice an evil religion where they actually then think if you're around with your body on their bones, pull on their bones, insult them. And you might say, well, I don't believe in that. You up for that practice, whether you believe. And Black Nazis have actually told me something. They told me they would actually eat people as long as it's not time. Now, to be fair, or other your viewpoint, he actually told me he would eat any protein he doesn't care. He called, and that was someone where I used to eat because I was an addict, but because actually sometimes I get why because I here I wasn't home free. Because you don't want to move your people are touching everything. Semen, pictures of semen, art. How about the very people that are threatening you with death? So I keep my stuff at Roosevelt Self-Storage, about 69th U District. It's, excuse me, there's a lot of construction in the neighborhood. We have the American Cancer Society right back now. It also had now they've got another thrift shop in Rain City Burger, something like Rain City. So the Black Nazi. So now I was talking about Nazis at 10507 Aurora Avenue. Some of them have gone to Elizabeth Gregory home, a couple of the females, but, you know, the males aren't allowed there unless they want to actually, they're ready, because, well, they're not very masculine. And you might say, well, that's sinful, all those transgender, oh, yeah, they're so feminine anyway here. And a lot of the female, they're all damned anyhow. It really doesn't matter now. It just doesn't matter. And Black Nazis are trying to rule you, so is the crack hoe. Black Nazi and crack. And Black Nazi and crack hoe's children are trying to be king and queen. Excuse my language, stand in the wall. Self-important. We might be shutting down the broadcast. Who and which retard is in there? Oh, is that retard? It could be Dr. Jaffe's. Boy, diagnosed as a moron and dangerous. Isn't retard. Right, gangs? You can mock them, let them know they're retarded, live as retards. Treat special ed, take it away. The white cracko that threatens you and she's a policeman. She's a word, take her away. You lock her up. And for God's sakes, be fair. You got black knots, get rid of them, lock them up, or the others. Evil with the what Satan taught you to appear normal. How they try to appear normal. Their methods is try to make you appear as the shoplifter when they're the shoplifter. They might be wanted for warrants. You'll have with warrants pretending they can arrest. I told this formula to the police. This is a fabulous formula by which to follow gang activity and track it. What they accuse you of or someone else of, they're doing. They might go over to a restaurant and say, our family. Who's poisoning? The gang members are. They're in on poisonings, including food poisoning. They're in on food poisoning. What is this called? I call it survival of the shittiest. Survival of the shittiest. These retarded people that have for 30 years made decisions on the lives of nice, good-looking, smart people. And they are smart. They're nothing. And they made your decisions the last 30 years anyway in America at least. And they want to make decisions for the spirit world, the world, and they've made them, unfortunately, with the help of that big fat. And who did he love? Morons that were evil and corruptible. And what does he love? He loves corruption. He loves the pro-czar, your whores, your bums. Nobody wants you. How about that? And your color is green. Green, rotten zombie. And you're all retarded flunkies. Including people who have sex with Officer Bob. And rotten. Who's the rotteny? Shut them up. And they need to be euthanized. The government. So, you might say, she's heartless. Remember the black Nazis have threatened me to make me shut up by sticking my head or giving me an operation. They threatened, and they've done it. A head, a brain injury very badly. I've been smelling through a wall, the white freak, you or bite you so that they can overcome you, sub you. They want to sub you, make you a subordinate. It's also this theme. What else is like on the list about zombies? You know what's a zombie? Gang member. It's not even a personality, but it's very dominant. I find you inferior. Example of that, even among the Sandra. Hi, this is Lisa Guthrie. I'm at 1507 Aurora Avenue, Washington 98133. Leave their body if you don't the gang. So I've still got to get some things together. There's a zombie, if you believe in it. There's a zombie down the road, top one, and there's been more theft. All the spotted in the U.S. They died 13 years ago. I was playing all of my sacco. And these morons constantly curses on people all day. A lot of them that curse people, some of them will do, excuse the similar sounding word, cursory effect or cursory attempt at working. But can you imagine the average zombie of the U.S.? So they're pretending to work, and yet they're conducting zombie gang member crimes. Zombie gang member law. So, they're effectively too busy with the gang member crimes to actually fix things in this apartment. Too busy. No. Lights won't work in the bathroom. No. Too busy. Shade broken for 3 years. Finally breaks. Measured it 3-4 months ago. Electricity that fries your stuff. I'm sorry, they're just too busy being zombies. And they're just too busy being Bloods or Zetas. I'm sorry, you can't have that fixed right now. I'm exaggerating, that's not exactly how they say it, but that's exactly the truth of what's going on. And it's sort of like, you're not a zombie gang member, you're not getting this, this, or this. And along with your rent, you will be tortured. Ha ha ha. The whole premise of America, they pretend everybody owes them for everything, and they'll torture you to get it. It's a satanic principle. It went on in the spirit world and also to the invisible, like even spirits that were made to torture people or, willingly tortured. And then also the Americans tortured spirits. It's a sick cycle. Now this is going to be fun. I'm having to lock up my suitcase, which is hilarious. There's a lot of clean clothing in there. Ugh. Probably not very clean since there's nothing safe in here. The bums actually brag that they've got, housebreaking tools, and my doing a lot of neck attacks, trying to control. I didn't know they're attacking everyone in the U.S. Taking in, taking out, or taking in. Putting in. Sorry, I'm busy, distracted, trying to get out the door, in spite of the terroristic threats, which I will not ever let anyone make me feel fearful again. I am a bowling ball. They are the pins. And they like to tell me they're going to hide and jump out, which is sort of think of people terrorizing you from a room and telling you you're not going to leave, and therefore, of course, they're going to, jump out from the janitor's room or one of the apartments. And they have put their hands on me before, a couple of the bums. It's an ugly, creepy black guy down the way, and he was walking with his ugly pig friend Daniel, ugly little thing, short bastard. Actually, he looks like Igor, greasy hair, white pale skin, Mr. Igor. With Mr. Poopy Pants Man, who smells like fecal. Poopy Pants Man. Poopy Pants. Poopy friend. That's America. Poopy Pants. Poopy Pants. Now I have to find a lock that actually fits, and I can lock. It's got to be big enough to fit. A moron's playing blah blah blah, friend of mine, yappity yap, yappity yap, yappity yap, yappity yap. Shut the fuck up, you ugly bitch. You don't tell me what I'm going to do or how to do it, bitch. If I want to talk about one of your turds, I will talk about one of your turd friends. They're turds. Got it, bitch? You're a turd, they're a turd. Now, there's really no difference. You're all turds. Now I have to figure out where my lock is. Found a lock yesterday, but it was in the wrong place. Where'd I put it? Shut up, ugly bitch. Just shut up. Am I impressed about retards telling me what to do? Oh no. That's why I argue with the turds. And they're going to get themselves in big trouble, and we're all going to be on the 4 o'clock news. I keep saying it. They're not on there playing double, industry double. You'll find that the retarded gang members, they like to call what they're doing to people industry this, industry that. They use repetitive words. There's part of it. They want to, disguise their intent. They use code, euphemisms, which are actually beyond euphemism, to lie. And also like a directive, a form of hypnotism. I haven't said that before very often, but it's the truth. This is not good. You're going to shut up, ugly. You're going to just shut up. You're going to shut up. You're not going to tell me you're an ugly, dirty bitch, and you're going to shut the fuck up. I am not putting up with your shit. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. You are absolutely nobody. In the world, you are nobody. You're a stinky black Nazi. 10 generations of welfare. Now fuck off and go suck it. How about that, bitch? 10 generations of welfare. Go to hell, smell. Go to hell, smell. And I don't give a damn if you're black, white, or in between. If you're in my face and you're I will talk to you that way. Green, ugly, zombie. Retard. And damn it. My life's so frenetic. Or no, that's not a good word. So, stressful like just shut up, ugly bitch. Why don't you go drown in your pool, bitch? It's that smell that smells so bad from a personal probably could vomit. Go drown in the pool of your gonorrhea slime, bitch. And drown your friends with them. Take them with you. Am I impressed? No. Shut up, ugly whore. Shut up. You're not establishing dominance. Fine. You're not going to dominate anybody. You're just a hole. For $2. And you need to be talking that way. You're not special ratio giving bitch. And you need to go die in the elements, bitch. Just go die. Shut up, ugly faggot. Is he actually gay? Well, I don't really care. Calling these that are I would be. And who sort of defies classification visually. And she's actually mad. Ripped brain and soul. A dirty Nazi bitch. It might be the Nazi security guard back in someone's apartment, a janitor room to terrorize. Now he's down the hall in a whore's apartment or a bum's apartment. He's a bum, so what's the difference? And the security guards will assault there from the Pike Place Market. And if you don't like my foul mouth, you have to realize what I'm dealing with. These are gang member better me. Well, actually, not, but I've been a victim, a target, and I'm not going to put up with it. And it's going to help me not put up with it. Shut your yap, stench. Will be dominant over me. You won't be walking around. You're going to be in prison or jail, you ugly prostitute. You are a stinking whore. Forever. A ugly bitch. Nothing more but a stinking, grotesque whore. You're a whore. Security guard or whatever turd it is.